Hi friends, welcome back. Let's go ahead and start our day. Oh, hello, 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 how are you? Oh, hello, 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 how are you? I'm glad you came today. We will learn to work and play. Oh, hello, 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 how are you? I hope you are well today. Mrs. K is doing great. I'm a little chilly today, so I have a nice Christmassy red sweater on to keep warm. I'm a little chilly, but that's okay. All right, let's go ahead and look at the calendar. You know, our month does not change like our days of the week, does it? It's still December. Good job. All right, but our day of the week did change, so let's sing our song and figure out what day we're on. There's Sunday and there's Monday. There's Tuesday and there's Wednesday. There's Thursday and there's Friday. And then there's Saturday. Days of the week. 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 So yesterday was Monday. So today must be Tuesday. It's Tuesday today. Added another number. We always start with which number? Number 1. Let's count and see what we land on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. That is our number for today. Let's look at it. A 1 and a 5 right next to each other makes 15. What if I covered that one up? What's that? Did you say 5? Cover up my 5. What's that one? 1. But together it's 15. So today is Tuesday, December 15th. Very good job. Yesterday, boys and girls, it was a very cloudy day, wasn't it? It was. Today is Tuesday. I'm going to look out the window again. You know what? I just have a feeling that we're going to be using the same picture a lot this week. So if I'm thinking of something that would be the same for something we already did and pointing to it, what picture am I going to get? Did you say cloud? Is it cloudy again? It tends to be kind of cloudy in December here. I'm still waiting for those snowflakes to come back. Hopefully they'll be back before Christmas comes because Mrs. K loves when there is snow on the ground for Christmas. But we'll talk about that a different day. I do need my friends to stand up now. We're going to do the pledge to the flag. Here it is. You ready? I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. I know we skipped over our song yesterday, so I'm going to go ahead and throw one in there. I'm turn my speaker on, and
Soulmate is connected.
We're going to do This Land Is Your Land. There we go. Give me 1 minute. Okay, here we go.
This land is your land, this land is my land. From California to the New York Island, from the redwood forest to the Gulf Stream water. This land was made for you and me.
Ready?
As I went walking that ribbon of highway, I saw above me that endless skyway. I saw below me that golden valley. This land was made for you and me. This land is your land. This land is my land. From California to the New York Island, from the redwood forest there in gold, and I follow my footsteps to the sparkling sands of the diamond desert. While all around me a voice was shouting, saying, this land was made for you and me. This land is your land, this land is my land. From California to the New York Islands, from the redwood forest to the Gulf Stream water. This land was made for you and me. This land was made for you and me. This land was made for you and me.
Good job, friends. All right. We are going to take a peek at our poster. I'm going to slide it over here so we can see it better. Okay, and I think today we're going to sing the sounds that the letters make, so you help me, okay? A is for apple, apple. B is for ball, ball. C is for cat, cat. D is for dog, dog. E is for elephant, elephant. F is for feather, feather. G is for garbage truck, garbage truck. H is for horse, horse. I is for ice cream, ice cream. J is for jet, jet. K is for kangaroo, kangaroo. Here it is. And L is for lion, lion. So what's our letter of the week? Did you say L? Because you're right. Letter L says wool. Let's see what we have so far. So far on our list we have lion, love, lemon, lemonade, and long. We're going to add a couple more today for Tuesday. Switching colors. What color do I have? Did you say green? Because you're right. Okay, our first word for today was inspired by our friend Edward, because Edward sent Mrs. K a message about a really great L word. And that L word is, are you ready? Leaf blower. What do we use a leaf blower for? To blow the leaves away, right? That was a good one, Edward. And if any of my other friends ever have a letter of the week word you want to share with me, please, by all means, message Mrs. K and we'll put it up here, okay? Let's try leaf blower. Leaf blower. Good job. Okay. A leaf blower is 2 words. Good job. Oh, I know. They're on our ceiling, and I bet you have one of these on whatever room you're in at your house. Can you say light? You turn the lights on? Let's try it. Light. Yeah. Light. Okay. I have one of these in my living room, my bedroom. My daughter has one. It has the light in it. It sits on our dresser and you turn it on. What has a light in it? A lamp? Lamps have lights, right? Let's try lamp. Lamp. That's a great one. Okay. I know. Mrs. K standing nice and high. If I'm not high, I'm very, very low, right? The opposite of high is low. Let's try low. Low. I love it, guys. Let's count quickly. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, yesterday we had 5. Let's come up with one more together. What am I doing? What am I eating? Kind of looks like ice cream, but we know ice cream starts with I. I'm holding something that's on a stick. It's very round. It's very sweet. It's a piece of candy. It's a little lollipop. Let's try it. Little lollipop. All right. I love it, friends. Okay, we had 5 yesterday and 5 today. 5 and 5 makes 10. I'm excited. I'm capping my marker for today though, because tomorrow we'll pick a new color and then we'll add some more. Okay, so yesterday Mrs. K showed you 2 different books. Do you remember what they were about? We only read one of them, but do you remember the main character in the story? I should show you this one. Did you say Gingerbread Man? You were right if you did. So yesterday we read The Gingerbread Man, and very quickly we're going to take a quick picture walk just to refresh our brain a little bit. Okay, so we had other characters in the story too. We know our story started with an old man and an old lady and a little boy. And in the story, the old woman decided to bake some gingerbread cookies, right? And she asked the little boy to watch the oven and to make sure that he did not open the oven. But what did he do, boys and girls? Oh, it smelled so good. Here's a picture of him. He just wanted to take a peek to smell it a little bit more. And what did the gingerbread cookie do? Did he jump out? He did. So yesterday we read all about the Gingerbread Man and all of his adventures and all the different characters he met. He met some more people. He met some animals. There. He was so quick. And does anybody remember what the Gingerbread Man always said to everyone that was trying to chase him? Run, run as fast as you can. Can't catch me. I'm the Gingerbread Man, right? Do you remember that? So we know at the very end of our story, though, there was a special character who kind of tricked the Gingerbread Man, right? He pretended that he could not hear, so he would come closer and closer. Oh, remember what happened at the end? Did he get to have a treat? He did. So that is what happened in our first story. And before we read this story yesterday, I was telling you that sometimes an author really loves to write about something. And sometimes another author really likes to write about the same thing. And we talked about how there are different versions of stories. Now, both of these books are about gingerbread men cookies. We read this one. Today, I told you we were going to read a different story that still had something to do about a gingerbread man. So, I want you to keep in your brain what happened in this story, okay? Keep it in the back of your brain and think about it. But now I want you to use your ears to listen to this story because it's very different. You might see and you might hear some of the same type of characters in this book, but it's told very differently. Okay? And when we start Writer's Workshop in January, when we come back to school, I'll be able to show you how you guys will become writers and how you will get your ideas and pictures in a book too. Okay? Something to look forward to. So this one is called Gingerbread Baby. Okay, I already hear a difference. The gingerbread man was this one. This one's the gingerbread baby. Here we go. It was cold outside. It was warm inside. A fine day for gingerbread, Maddie thought. Maddie's mommy put the big blue bowl on the table and lit the stove. Maddie took down a worn-looking cookbook with old-fashioned writing on the cover. He opened up to the page that said, Gingerbread Boy. So it looks like Maddie got out a recipe book and he's going to make a gingerbread boy. They measured and mixed. Maddie rolled the dough into the shape of a gingerbread boy and then he popped him in the oven. You have to bake it for a full 8 minutes, no more, no less. And do not peek, said the recipe. I'm already thinking that was what was said in this book. That's the same. Maddie listened to the clock. Tick, tock, tick, tock. 1 minute, 2 minutes, 3, 4, 5. Well, Maddie couldn't wait any longer. He was supposed to wait for 8 minutes, but he couldn't wait. He opened the door and took a little peek. But instead of a gingerbread boy, out jumped a gingerbread baby. Uh-oh. He didn't wait long enough and he was not supposed to peek who jumped out. That happened in this story too. He jumped out of the oven. He pranced around the big bowl and he said, I'm the gingerbread baby, fresh from the pan. If you want me, catch me if you can. So I'm hearing some words that are kind of the same, but it's still different. Maddie's mommy reached for the gingerbread baby to put him back in the oven, but he ran all around the kitchen. The door opened and in came Maddie's daddy. Oh, what's that delicious smell? He asked as the gingerbread baby tumbled through his legs and he went right out the door. Uh-oh. He ran by the tabby cat. She twitched her tail and sprang at him. They rumbled and tumbled, but the gingerbread baby came out on top. So then he started running towards the garden wall. The dog caught a whiff of the tasty ginger and he sniffed along behind him. But the gingerbread baby was halfway up when the dog caught up. He barked and barked, but that gingerbread baby, he climbed right over the wall. Maddie was still inside, the little boy. He heard his mommy and daddy yelling. He heard a cat meowing and a dog barking. And he heard the gingerbread baby shouting, catch me if you can. Well, Maddie just opened up that worn-looking cookbook for the second time. I wonder what Maddie's thinking. He's looking for another recipe. Meanwhile, the gingerbread baby wheeled on down the path and into the barn. The goats looked up as he somersaulted across their backs. The last one tried to catch him, but the gingerbread baby was too fast. So he's super fast. All these animals cannot catch him. Now we're running into some girls here. Martha and Madeline were standing by the well when the gingerbread baby stopped to take a drink. They looked at each other and winked. Martha started to talk to him while Madeline tiptoed up behind him with the bucket. But they couldn't fool that gingerbread baby. Now the reason I really love this book, and it's something I'm noticing, okay? We are seeing this big picture here of Madeline and Martha trying to catch the gingerbread baby. But the author of this story is showing you a sneak peek of something. We know Maddie, the boy, is still at his house cooking something. And so she's giving us a sneak peek while she's telling us the story of what Maddie's doing. So now it looks like he's rolling something out. Keep that in the back of your brain. He took, back to the gingerbread baby. The gingerbread baby took a braid from Martha and a braid from Madeline and he tied them in a knot and then he ran down the road. There's Maddie again. Back in the house, Maddie stirred, mixed, and rolled the dough. He shaped it, he put it in a pan and into the oven. Tick-tock. 8 long minutes. This time he didn't peek. I will catch him if I can, Maddie said to himself. Oh. I think Maddie is trying to catch the gingerbread baby somehow. He made something. He's thinking. Let's see. As he was bouncing along, the gingerbread baby saw a farm wagon just ahead. He jumped in and settled down for the ride next to a pig. The smell of gingerbread was too much for her. She tossed him high into the air, closed her eyes, and she opened her mouth. But that gingerbread baby twisted in the air and came down hard right on her snout. I'm the gingerbread baby. Too quick for the mommy and the daddy, too fast for the cat, the dog, the goats, too clever for Martha and Madeline, and I'm too smart for that mama pig. Who's left? Catch me if you can. Oh boy. Feeling rather smug, the gingerbread baby strolled along by himself until he came to a bridge that crossed over to the village. Just as he got to the middle, he heard running feet behind him and saw a crowd of people ahead of him. Oh no, the gingerbread baby was tripped. He jumped up onto the railing, backflipped through the air, and he landed on a chunk of ice floating down the river. So many animals and people are chasing him. And now he did a flip. And now he's floating down the river. I see him right down here. You see him? The ice bobbed along with the gingerbread baby, dancing on top and singing in a loud voice. Look at me, and what do you see? The best gingerbread baby ever. Until his feet got cold, and then he jumped back to the land. Well, who was watching from the trees? I see a familiar character. I think there was one in this one. It was the fox. He crept up behind the gingerbread baby, ready to eat him up. But the fox couldn't help himself, and he licked his lips. Smack, smack. The gingerbread baby heard him, and he ran as fast as he could. Oh, in this story, the fox ate him up. Did he eat him up in this story? No. See the difference? Just when the fox was catching up, the gingerbread baby saw the milk and cheese man with his can of milk. The perfect hiding place, he thought. He lifted the lid and he lowered himself inside. He was so happy that he sang at the top of his gingerbread voice. Ha ha hee hee, you'll never find me. I'm the gingerbread baby. Catch me if you can. The milk and cheese man heard the gingerbread baby's voice. Who's in with my milk? He shouted and lifted the lid. But the gingerbread baby was ready. He jumped up and bonked him right on the nose. He keeps escaping. Look what I pointed out before. What's Maddie doing during this? Is he making something? Now the milkman and the cheese man, the fox, the villagers, the mama pig, Martha and Madeline, the goats, the barking dog, the meowing cat, and mommy and daddy were all chasing the gingerbread baby. But they were getting closer too. He knew it too. The baby was not as peppy and proud as he had been. All of a sudden, the gingerbread baby started to smell something. And it was guiding him right into the woods. I wonder what he smells. He couldn't believe what he saw. There in the middle of a clearing was a gingerbread house. Frosted with sugar, covered with candy, and doors with peppermint handles. The gingerbread baby clapped his hands. He was so happy. He ran inside. Who is hiding behind a tree? That's Maddie, right? Did Maddie make a gingerbread house to trap the gingerbread baby? He did. In a tick-tock, everyone arrived in the clearing, but all they found were a few bits of frosting, a peppermint candy, and some crumbs. The dad said, Man, the gingerbread baby had finally met his match. I wonder who it was, said Mom. Let's go home and tell Maddie all about it. Nobody knows that it was Maddie. Look it. Maddie has the gingerbread house in his hands, and who's inside of there? Do you remember? Hi, Maddie, said his dad when they got home. We never caught the gingerbread baby. All we found were some crumbs in the snow. I see you've been busy, said his mom. Too bad we never caught that gingerbread baby for you. And Maddie smiled big and said, Yeah, too bad. Who caught him? It was Maddie. Here's my favorite page. Only Maddie could hear the tiny voice from inside the gingerbread house. We have to come closer, take a peek. Look at, here's the gingerbread house. Who's inside? It's the gingerbread baby. I love that page. And that is the end of our story. Oh, I hope you enjoyed it as much as Mrs. K does. If I had to pick my favorite version, I would say this one only because I really, really love the pictures in it and I love the story and the words. I loved this one too. One was really good too. Now this one is a very, very popular version. That means a lot of people who write about the gingerbread man kind of write the story more like this one. But this author decided to change the story a little bit, right? Some different things happened. The fox ate up the gingerbread man in this book. The fox did not eat the gingerbread baby in this book, right? What else was different, boys and girls? Can you think of something else? Maybe you could share that with Mommy and Daddy, right? There's lots of differences, but there were also some things that were the same too. Okay, I'm gonna set these down. I hope you enjoyed them. Tomorrow, we're gonna try to create our own version because remember what Mrs. K said, right? When you become an author, a person that writes the words of a book, you can create it any way you want to. So we're gonna try to do that together tomorrow. Let me show you what your work is for today. So we are on letter L, and for today I have our letter L sheet. So you're gonna trace your capital L and your lowercase l, and they're very simple because they're just lines. So it's a straight line down and a straight line across, and lowercase is just a straight line down. Kind of looks like a number 1. Okay, you're gonna circle capital and lowercase l's in this box. You can do some coloring in the middle, and then at the bottom we know we need to make a pattern. You're gonna pick 2 colors, okay, and make your pattern. Okay, I hope everyone has a good day, and I will see you tomorrow. One more song to sing. Oh, it's time to say goodbye to all my friends. Oh, it's time to say goodbye to all my friends. Give a smile and a wave. We will see you another day. Oh, it's time to say goodbye to all my friends. Have a good day.